feels good, low 40s, mid 40s. Been raining all week. Deer should be moving. We're on a funnel. We're on the mouth, the wide side of the funnel. The actual pinch point's up above me, but you can't get up there without getting into weird wind and thermals. So I sit right on the wide side of it. 2/3 of the deer funnel right below my tree. Some of them veer off and go east. So I'll just be looking at those ones, but typically this spot is pretty good. I've been wanting on it all year, but just wait till November, wait till the time being right. I'm hunting with my Acadiana classic recurve. This bow was given to me by a friend, a mentor, somebody that kind of took me under their wing when I was a young man, teenager. Taught me about traditional bows, let me shoot some of his. And this summer he gave me one of them. So I'd like to send him a picture of it laying across a deer this morning. We'll see. So we just shot a little basket rack buck. He came out the funnel just like he was supposed to. And I got to watch him sit there and make a rub. And then he turned like he was going to give me the typical 10, 12-yard shot. And then he turned again and came straight under me. And he got within 5 feet, looked up at me and kind of pinwheeled and then circled back, and I couldn't pass it up. So I stuck him. So I think he's down like 100 yards over there. Never heard him crash, but I don't think I would because the ground's wet. So we're going to sit. We got another buck tag. So we're going to sit till lunchtime. It's plenty of cool enough. He'll be fine. But that was exciting.
Right. Right. Right.
Mercy. That was a good buck. So, absolute cluster of a morning. I shot that small buck. And then I had a client text me. I build houses for a living. A client texted me and told me that one of their toilets was leaking, had some standing water around it. So I had to get on the phone with the 24-hour service for my plumbing company. Get them on the phone, get it set up. As I'm on the phone, a doe comes crashing through. Big buck, that buck chasing behind her. I never even hung up the phone. I think on the GoPro you'll be able to hear me. Hear the guy on the phone saying hello, asking if I was there. The buck came running in. I thought I was going to shoot him on my right side. Then he pinwheeled and went around. Then I couldn't get him to stop. He got behind the tree. I had to go over the tree. I stopped him because he was about to be at a distance, and I'm pretty sure he ducked my arrow. The shot felt good. Pretty sure he ducked it. What a cluster. What a cluster. Alright, so I watched the footage. I want to explain why I didn't shoot that deer right below me. The doe was further up, and typically every time the deer come around the tree right there, they cut an angle up, and him being right there, trying to draw as near impossible, they're going to see you. So I was patient. I was trying to get let him pass me up a little bit, take a quartered away shot, but then he hit a little trot. But anyway, I watched the footage and he ducked pretty hard. I'm not saying he completely ducked my arrow, but he ducked pretty hard and it was a clean miss, so I'm fine with that. I'd rather a clean miss than hit him high and have problems, so I'm pretty sure we already got that one buck on the ground. It's been a crazy morning. We still got time. We got one broadhead left. So I'm not too stressed. I mean, I would have loved to get him. He was a nice buck. But not, I mean, it's how it goes on a stick bow. But we got plenty of time. Could have another one come through, and you don't even got to be big. If a doe comes through there, I'm going to shoot it. I'm fired up. I'm dropping the string. Arrows are flying. What more could you ask for as a bow hunter? actually bleeding pretty decent. So we're just gonna keep following it. I don't think that deer went far. I'm hoping he's right up here. Oh yeah. Bleeding good. Oh, we just bumped him. I gave that deer 3 hours. That blood trail was insane. And I just bumped him. Oh my word. I can't believe that just happened. I gave him 3 hours. Oh no. I can't believe that happened. How is that deer still alive? I just got back in the tree. I decided to mark last blood and make a loop and ease out of there. That was crazy. I've tracked a lot of deer. I'm pretty good about knowing how long to give them. And, I mean, if I would have got down and not had a good blood trail, I would have not pushed, but he was bleeding heavy. So I felt fine continuing the track. It had been, I shot at 7:15, 8:15, 9:15, 10:15, 3 hours. And that deer bumped up, so I must have hit him bad, got liver. It's 10:30 now. I think I'm going to give it till 1 o'clock. I sure hope I find that deer. That would be, terrible if I didn't find him. Turn a pretty awesome morning into a bad story, a nightmare. I don't care about missing the big buck. But that one I hit well, so we'll see. Alright, it's about 2:30. told myself I wasn't going to go track this deer till 3-ish, so I'm going to go ahead and ease down this tree, drop down into the creek, shed some layers, drink a little bit of water, and just relax. Feel confident this buck's down where I jumped him at, but I don't want to take any chances, and I'm going stir crazy sitting up here. I haven't seen anything since, I guess, like 9:50, 10 o'clock, so I'm not worried about it. We're going to leave the stand up because we're going to come back in here and hunt tomorrow. Lots going on in here, but there's a lot of deer funneling through here, and when I recover that buck, I'm just going to pack him out. I don't want to have to carry my stand out. And if I don't recover him, I want to be back in here to see what happens tomorrow. So I was wanting to move to a different spot at the end of the day, but that's the cards that are dealt right now. So we're going to get down and leave this stand up and give it about another 30, 40 minutes, then he's in there. All right, so it's 3 o'clock. Naps for about 30, 40 minutes. We're going to ease back over there. Hopefully we find him. There he is, guys. He crashed in this thicket, maybe went 50 yards from where I bumped him, and that's where he died at. Get him out of this thicket. All right, guys, we found him. I'm sure glad. I was worried we weren't going to find him there. It's not normally good when you bump them, but once we bumped him, we backed out and gave it another few hours. I guess we gave it a total of 5 more hours. And we found him 60 yards from where I bumped him out. So thankful for waiting. All the meat is still going to be good. We're still in the 60s, so I'm going to get him opened up here and start getting meat out and air circulating on it. But he's not a big buck, but I'm proud to get him, especially because I got him with my Acadiana recurve. This bow, as I mentioned, was given to me by a mentor and a good friend, somebody I appreciate. And when I was a teenager, he found out that I was interested in traditional bows. He invited me over, and we shot a bunch of his bows, and kind of birthed me falling in love with it. And stayed in good touch with him. He's taught me a lot about woodsmanship and just been a great friend. And this summer he gave me this bow, and I think it was special to him, and it's even more special to me to have it. So glad to get one with it. And like I said, it's not a big buck, but public land, I'll take it with the trad bow any day. You know, guys, I say this all the time, and sometimes I feel bad about saying it because I don't want to come across as some elitist or something, but if you just never have hunted with the traditional bow, there's nothing like it. There's no bigger challenge than getting behind a single string bow and try to get within bow range of animals, especially on public like this. It's tough, and I'm proud to be a public land hunter. I'm proud to be a traditional bow hunter, and I tell you that because I want people to try it. If you're a passionate bow hunter, if you love it, just pick one up and try it, and I promise you, you're most likely going to fall in love with it. So, but that's it. Get him cleaned up and hike him out of here. getting him out. I'm exhausted. The meat's in good shape. It was actually still kind of felt cool to the touch when I started breaking him down, so that's good. So headed back to the truck.
Doesn't look half bad, does it?
Looks pretty tasty. Congratulations and great job, young man.
I have the opposite problem, Jake. I'm